right, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and welcome to the stream. Rarest Iowa, how the heck are you doing, man? Good to see you. Let me go over here and check audio real quick, make sure it's working. It sounds like it's working. That's good, that's good. Good evening. Well, it could be evening somewhere, right? Could be evening somewhere. All right, let's see if we get any mod updates. The mod author that is working on a couple of my mods has produced some updates. We're gonna see if no, don't see it. All right, well, that's fine. That's okie doke. All right, let's we got to get some science. We got to get some science because we need to unlock a bigger fairing so we can put some bigger satellites. So, Bomba 2, hey, how the heck are you? It's been a while. Yeah. I got itchy nose. I got itchy nose. I'm good. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm running a little late today because yesterday I was officially recouped, you know, feeling better after I got COVID, and then it became the flu. Took me like I don't know, I'm gonna say about 11 or 12 days to get completely over it. I might have been over it faster if it wasn't so darn cold half the time I was sick. But thanks to electric blanket and wool socks, I was able to keep Toasty warm. So anyways, you know, I'm trying to get back in the swing of getting up and getting my morning chores done so I can get back and do my job. But unfortunately, I did not get up and go, and I got it all done. All right, so we still have some let me move those. I think I can move them. Should be able to move them. Let me see here. So we'll go here, then we'll go here, and then they're on this drive. They're Steam apps, common, Kerbals in space. So the copy has them as well. So I don't need to actually save them in our live one here. If I go here, we don't need those. Nope. Don't need them. Want to ask you, have I seen Morbius? Nah, I'm not even looking forward to it, to be honest with you. And it has nothing to do with Jared Leto. I just to be honest with you, when it comes to vampires in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, there hasn't been a good story. So using a method actor, I don't think is going to make it any better. What I did see of it, the origin was updated for the time. So that was interesting. Notable good morning. So, yeah. I mean, I'll if I can't find anything else to watch, I'll give it a shot. But I'm just never been one of my solo on my Marvel list. When he tussled with Spider-Man, I read it because Spider-Man was my favorite. And standalone movies are fine. They are. You know, we've had Black Widow's movie was standalone, gave you her origin, and yes, it led into, you know, Infinity, but still, I don't know. I'm just I think, to be honest with you, science mode. Yes, we're in science mode. We're just having a carefree fun. I tried to up the ante for difficulty, so I added a part failure mod, but it was causing some lag in the editor. There's an updated pre-release, and I'm gonna wait until it actually releases, and I don't know what's going to happen if I try to add it to a pre-existing, but we'll find out. when I first started reading comic books, I read a lot of the creature feature stuff, your Tomb of Dracula, your Werewolf by Night. I was digging those. And then of course I got my hands on an Iron Man comic book, an Incredible Hulk, and I think it was a Legion of Superheroes. And that kind of introduced me into superhero comics. Not my first comics, but my superhero. And I was digging Iron Man. You know, he had the suit with all the cool stuff. So yeah. So I don't know. They did a, I want to say that Marvel did an animated where they had Morbius in there, and it still wasn't very good. Yeah. Oh yeah, Blade rocks. Yeah, the very first Blade movie was kind of rough, but the second and third I enjoyed. So yeah. Good point. Very good point. All right, so we need to unlock this right here. So we do not have 160 science to get these fairings. So we have yet to land Kerbals on Minmus, so I think we're going to do that. And in fact, since last time we claimed the runway, I think we're going to launch from there. So we should have a science lander for the Mun that should work for Minmus. So if we, oh, I don't want to do that. We go up here and type in science, science lander, Mun. Orion, how you doing? How the heck am I? I'm doing good. All right, so this is our lander. We haven't unlocked. We've unlocked new science. Oh, you know what? I forgot to take this when we landed on the Mun. Okay, we gotta modify. I'm feeling much better. Thank you. Yeah, I was just saying that I'm behind. I'm running late today because I finally left the house and went and ran my errands and stuff like that. All right, so we have got new science to collect. Ooh, I'm excited. We got this and this. Yeah. So let's yeah, thank you very much. It feels good. So we're gonna put this there and this there. There we go. All right. So we're gonna call this oh wait, I gotta finish this. Then we can rename it. All right, let's close this up. Oh, wait a minute. Do we have crew? Okay, we do have a scientist. Have I done all the rewards here? View my queue. Yes, I have. All right, so we have a couple scientists. Oh, nice. All right, so let's get us a pilot. We'll take DJ. We need a scientist. This guy needs to be relocated. Let's get Race out there, and an engineer. We'll take digital. And they're going to be the first Kerbals to launch from the runway. Okay, that's in the way. And I do that right? I did. All right, here we go. And we're going to Minmus, so the inclination should be a nice transition. Yeah, we did an 8-kilometer walk. It took us 42 minutes, 46 minutes, something like. Whoa. All right, hang on. Yeah, we collected some science, all right. Look at that. Already 6 science. Nice. Wait. No, not that one. Where's the RCS at? RCS disabled. All right, good. All right, so we're going to close that now. And let's go ahead and turn that off. Oh, okay. This is backwards. All right. So anyways, we should be okay. No, I don't want that one. That's what we want. Haha, look at that. So if we launch to a 0 inclination, we have to say, or this is interesting. So I've never done a rocket launch from here. So right now, if we just launch at a standard 90 degree, it should put us at a 6 degree. It should leave us at 6 degrees. Well, let's find out. Let's go up to a little higher, and let's do this. There we go. Although I'm saying I want a, so if I say 6.5, all right, that's what we got to do then. All right. Otherwise it would have corrected it. I should have rotated the rocket too. 'Cause I think when our boosters go off, we might not eject far enough. Nice experimental launch for the brave crew going to Minmus in the desert. All right. Should be okay. Look at that, something's burning up in the atmosphere. Wow, cool. Minmus, yes. All right, boosters going bye-bye. There they go. Nothing but desert below. I got itchy ear. Okay, I'm good. Oh, look at there. Look at that. Did I forget to collect the landing pod? I think I did. From our last Minmus manned excursion. All right, everything's looking good so far. Not bad for our first launch from the desert there. Hey, Gabe. Hey, how you doing? This should be our so we've landed on Minmus with the science collection retrieval device, but we haven't put any Kerbals on the surface, so it'll be the first time Kerbals landing on Minmus. All right, so we need to use 355. All right, good. Excuse me. Little dry. All right, so that was pretty good. Get rid of that. Pull away from the orbiter there. Got a lot of parachutes in here for stage recovery. It might be returning if the O scrap and scrapyard are being updated. That'll take this very carefree and add some not so carefree moments. All right. All right. Right. Okay. So Minmus, we are going. There it is. Oh, geez. Didn't mean to do that. That was close. Oh, my bad. My bad. All right, so we want to that works. So this transfer stage is mainly for MUN because that way we could use the leftover fuel to line up our landing and ease us in, and then we use less landing fuel. How's life in the end days? I'm not ending anything. What? You mean closing in on the end of KSP1 with KSP2 supposedly coming in February? I guess fine. Very indie. Minmus is really easy. I tell you what, it's a struggle. Because of the inclination. When you're kind of used to end of 2022, I got it. You know, when you're used to making an intercept, a capture with something on the same inclination, you get used to that. Then when you have to do something that's got an inclination, it takes more fuel because you have to change your inclination. So it's a little challenging. All right, so how'd we do? That's not telling me anything. That doesn't look very healthy. Nope, we didn't quite finish that, did we? All right, so let's get back on target here. And, let's see if I can do this with RCS. That works. All right, nice. So no course correction needed, so we'll just warp out to here. Oh, let's turn on science collection now. Yeah, we're getting some stuff now. This is gonna be a good science collection. Look at that, we're up to 7 already. Neat. All right, let's do this. And That's going to take us 5 days to get there. So what we're trying to do is collect some more science so we can unlock a larger fairing to, we're going to try to put 2 relays just for giggles over on Duna. And then we want to put a stronger relay in Kerbin. Oh yeah, that's why driving around, you know, now it says we can get a gravity scan. All right, guess so. That's why driving around, I like doing that to collect some more science, early science. All right, so let's get here a little closer. Bouncing our radio signal off of our Minmus relays here that we deployed yesterday. Nice. All right, so let's go ahead and set up an orbit. So we got 705 delta V left, which would be plenty. Look at that. That's actually a very sweet inclination there. So how I'm collecting science without, you know, the dialogue is I have a mod that's doing it. So we're up to 18 stored experiments. I'm using something called automatic science sampler. And in it, it will automatically collect. It'll even run the other ones and reset them as long as you got a scientist on board, which we do, Race is here. And it stores the experiments here. The crew report is about the only one that you have to pop out and then get back in. All right, so yay, we're here. All right, let's so where did we land? We landed way over there. Says we have an EVA report to collect. Let's see if we do. Looks like it might have been a duplicate. All right, let's point this way. And we want to change just a little bit. Oops. Oh wait. Do that. I appreciate how you play KSP. We play very similar, and I like that I don't feel like I'm using easy mode when I play. Well, there's, you know, the grind is real, right? And there's mods where you can collect all the science at KSC. You go to the moon, it gives you all the science at the moon. You know, the grind is what makes you appreciate when you have fewer parts to work with for a drive to unlock more stuff, so get more science. Again, I am no expert in this game. I just have played it so long. I know a few tricks of the trade. All right, so let's warp here. And you know, I know there's a lot of people who don't play mods, and when they're collecting science, they're stopping quite frequently to make sure that the new biomes are over. They can, but I tell you what, ooh, it's a little painful to watch that. But again, I can appreciate it because they're just collecting their science. Future in real life space operations should adopt KSP interface for operations. That would be cool. Then we could all go up into space, you know? So we're going to land over here somewhere. We're definitely going to be able to unlock that new fairing. All right, so it says we've got 461 Delta V left. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to get here. And we're going to burn 107 of it. Then we're going to kick this stage off and let it impact and blow up and stuff like that. The only thing I miss about science mode versus career is I do like working contracts, and I like the ones where it says, you know, collect seismic information from the mun. That means you have to deploy the science and have things impact the surface. That's a lot of fun, crashing stuff on purpose, you know? I'm just saying. All right, so let's point that way, point towards the surface, and there we go. All right, let's go ahead. It says we have an EVA report. No, I think that's a dupe. So let's kick that off. There it goes. We're not falling very fast. Oh, but we're falling though. All right, let's oh, we got a little science out of that. Got one. I noticed you zero out your horizontal velocity versus your own suicide burns. If I ever decide to play with an attitude of Kerbal lives don't matter, I will do more suicide burns. Yeah. Especially when I need the science. Now, when I used to use MechJeb for landing and it did suicide burns, talk about anxiety. There we go, collecting more science. Nice. I mean, it's true. That's basically what the Apollos did, right? You know, they were under a constant burn until they impacted at whatever velocity they did. Yeah, you know, I like to over-engineer because especially when I play with the part failure mod. Yeah. I actually haven't tried to use MechJeb to land in a long time. I get a lot of satisfaction from doing it myself. Boink. Ching, 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 ching. Look at all that science. Cool. And somebody got a cannon over there? All right. So now if we pop race out and then put him back aboard, duplicates, okay. "31 experiments score. I can do it myself, but trying to land things close together is beyond my skill." Oh, pinpoint landing? It's the one thing that really helps is using nav HUD. You know, so if you pick where you're, so we'll do that. We'll land on the Mun again today. Wow, this planet's really unstable. And since we have some updated science, we'll try to land where we landed before. It is a challenge, but it's fun. And I just treat it like a rendezvous. And I got really good at doing it. No, I'm not gonna biome hop now. That's kind of boring. I got really good at it when I built my very first. Now, Rover Dude has a mod, what's it called? MKS. Modular Kerbal System or mobile I don't know what. But when I was assembling a base and learning how to land close and hovering so I could get the modules close enough to connect them, that was a lot of fun. All right, so let's get our scientists out. I mean, most people would biome hop. I get it. Uh-oh. Whoa. All right, there we go. Modular colonization. So I was way off. Ficola, thank you so much. I probably pronounced that wrong. Thank you so much for that follow. All right, and touchdown. There we go. All right, let's put a flag. Wait, you know, is there anything around like the rock? No, don't see anything. All right, so we're going to plant flag. There it is. All right, first Kerbals, Minmus. Nice. All right, so let's turn his RCS back on. And we're going to, so these guys launched from the desert. My first, the best of my knowledge, my first launch from the desert to Minmus. Whoa, whoa. All right, there we go. All right. That's fine. All right. So, let's get these guys back to Minmus. Or back to Kerbin, and we'll turn around and do another launch to the Mun and try to do a pinpoint landing, or close anyways. All right, so lifting off. We want to go to 270. There it is. Bring the gear up. I'm gonna leave our solar panel out. Looks like we're turning left, you know? Hey, I asked this question and somebody answered it, but I don't know if I looked it up, but remember recently a probe lander landed on an asteroid? Was that an ESA, a Japanese, and what was it called? Remember there's like a short, like 13-second footage of it getting closer and closer and closer. So does anyone recall what that was? Was it Japanese? Okay. I'm not talking about the one where, oh, I'll look that up. I'm not talking about the one where we had like a box shaped thing and the little lander came out, landed, and then it got stuck. So, all right, hang on. Let's do that and do this and then do that. Wow, nice, Rarest. Good research. All right, there's a... maybe. Oh, okay. All right. Anyways, I was referencing that because I thought that was amazing. I got a motorcycle. There it is. God, that's actually not that big of a probe either. Wow. It launched. Wait, hang on. I'm very interested now. It launched on 2003, rendezvoused with the Otakawa. I don't know what that is. Mid-September, arriving. Studied the asteroid shape, spin, topography, color, composition, destiny. Wow, I got really personal. Wow. It landed on the asteroid and collected samples from a tiny grains of asteroid material, which were returned to Earth aboard the spacecraft. Really? The spacecraft also carried a detachable mini lander, the Minerva. Wow! I am so freaking impressed. That's cool. Science is awesome. All right, so right, so let's do this and do that. Plenty of gas in the tank for this. I just have to figure. Oh, look at that. It's horrible. Hang on. Let's make sure we're not going to collide with anything over here. All right, so let's fix our inclination a little bit. I don't know. I always like to come in, whoa, wrong way. All right, now that's a little bit too high in the periapsis, so let's fix that. Whoa, that's way too low. Oh, that's why. So we're bringing about 43 to 45. That's usually pretty good. There. All right, do that burn. And that's really cool. Thanks, Rose, for helping me out with that. All right, dinner's burritos tonight. One of my favorite meals. I love Mexican. Just people don't love being around me after Mexican. Oh, look at that. We're still getting more science. That's so cool. Look at that. We have scored 30. Oh, that's so cool. Science. Yeah, I'm pretty much methane powered. Sure. All right. So how does that look? Where's the PE at? That'll work. All right. Dr. Dolomite 314. Thank you so much for that follow. Appreciate that very much. Oh, look at that. More science. God, I love collecting science. So fun. Oh, my ears popped. And even more science. This is going to be a very healthy science collection. First Kerbals on Minmus, though, so, good stuff. We need to check in on our scientists, the space station. They've got some science from the Mun and Minmus. I don't know what the mission is called, but you know, I'm sure most of you saw the screenshots of the rover that left the lightsaber hilt, which has collected science. And the last time I read about it was that something is going to pick it up and then launch it into orbit around Mars, where something in orbit around Mars will collect it and then bring it back to Earth. I went, whoa, that's awesome. All right. So I did something slightly inspired by that. I made a lander that had all the science, and then it transferred the science to the science collection or the science storage unit. And then that launched independently of the lander. And then it rendezvoused with the station where the scientist came out and collected the stuff. So. All right, let's go ahead and say goodbye to that. Why do I have multiple shoots? Well, for a while there, we started off with a part failure mod, so I had backup shoots. You know, redundancy, right? They're bringing back 36. Cool. So yesterday, Alex and I spent about 2 hours over at the house. We're testing out a process of prepping a room for painting, which means, you know, filling in nail holes, tack holes, getting rid of old goopy blobs of paint that built up somewhere, and then so I've mudded a lot of settling cracks and sanded them and mudded and sanded them so they're, you know, non-existent. I don't mind painting. I don't mind it. I think the prep work, it sounds so tedious, but the prep work so you don't get paint everywhere, I think is a nice benefit. And then once we paint this, we're going to learn to see, you know, because so there's some nails were poking out, so we punched those in and filled them with wood putty. And then tomorrow we go over and sand everything, get everything a rough sand, clean up, vacuum, take big sponges that are slightly damp, and then just wipe everything down on Friday. And then Saturday we paint. Yeah, it's a prep work. And this is just the hallway. We still have we had some painters over about a year ago, and they did 3 rooms because they didn't need any special attention. Like we have one bedroom where I think we're going to add either a full or a half bath. That room's going to wait till last. And then we have 3 rooms that have got external doors, and we're going to have new doors, solid wood, no windows, put in. I don't want to do it, and I don't want family members to do it, because I just want it to be done, you know, with the right lumber, done correctly, strikers all, because I can install a door, but then it takes me forever to get the striker holes lined up. I don't know why. It's math. I bought an airless paint sprayer for a project. It's much better compared to brush painting, but I had paint in my arm here for, oh yeah, you gotta cover your mug. Which one did you get, Rarest? The guys that painted didn't use an airless. They had a bucket with a what do you call that? It had a grate on it, so they just filled the bucket, like a 5-gallon bucket, with white paint, because that's all we wanted was white. And they just used rollers on for most of the walls. Are we not going to? Oh, we got to do another lap. All right. I bought one of those a while back. Haven't used it yet. Oh. I bought it from Lowe's. All right. Well, If you ever remember, drop me a DM, would you? I would appreciate it. So anyways, that's what we're gonna do. So hopefully Saturday, get some pictures, because we also have 3 doors. So the bathroom door in the hallway is painted, but there's 3 other doors that go to a bedroom, what we call the computer room, and another bedroom that were only painted on the one side. So we have to rough it up and paint again. Wow. There's a lot of stuff at the desert. Yeah, I forgot to recover the pod from when Jeb walked the landing strip. A Graco. Oh, okay. All right. What'd you do? Run out into the garage and check? I've heard nothing but good things about Graco, but when oh, you got one of those. All right. That might be a little bit too much for, we'll see what happens when we paint one of the bigger rooms. Yeah, that's about what I see. Yeah. And that's the one where you put the hoses into the paint. Well, you filter your paint and thin it if you want, right? You add a little distilled water, and depending upon how thin you want the mixture. All right, so this is going to, we have to go all the way over to, should have brought it in tighter. Yeah. I mean, what I've done before is I had a compressor, and I had the Husky, you know, I had the little, not the gravity fed, but the other fed. And I did a whole room with that. And yeah, it took a lot of prep work. Wink. There we go. I've got the gravity fed spare to use for the stain. Oh, I gotcha. Paint clogs it up. Really? All right. Yeah, like I said, we're going to do the hallway with just paintbrushes and rollers and just see how much work that is, because we do have to, one wall that was painted by the painters needs another coat. And that's in a room that's got hardwood floors that needs to be, you know, sanded and buffed and treated and stuff like that. So I got some masonry work coming up too. The 2 of the rooms in the house had these monitor kerosene heaters. So they have a fuel line that comes in through the wall and an exhaust that goes through the wall. So I got 2 things that I gotta remove, and they're coming through brick. Any advice on learning Stationeers? Is there any game mode where you don't run out of O2? The only thing I can recommend is start a game on the easiest mode, right? And then there is a settings file in your save that you can edit. Go all the way down the bottom and you'll see the O2 consumption, and you can make it so it's like very minimal. Yeah, there you go. Just like Rare said. You can do it with the nice, Rares. You can do it with all the consumptions. You can change it. Yeah, I don't like how they took the slider away so you could adjust all that stuff. All right, we're in the atmosphere now. Where are we gonna land? Okay. We got some storm windows we have to replace. Oh, I don't mind I don't like streaming that I'm mining. I try to do that offline, especially when you're trying to find like silicone and you need it very badly, you know. All right, so we'll land these guys. We'll turn around and launch the same lander for Mun, get another crew, and we'll try to do a pinpoint landing. We're going to have all this science, and then we're going to put up we're going to try to make a new relay, a stronger relay. Hey, what's up, Dev? Merry Christmas to you. I created an XML template of all the ores, and oh, there you go. Yeah, there's a couple XML mods where you can stack more in your backpack, although you got bigger backpacks now, though. There you go. Hey, Saturn, how you doing today? So anyways, yeah, we were we're pretty much on budget for the house until we decided to have the we were outside pulling a storm window off the bathroom, and Alex was wondering what the smell was, and we were over the PVC where the septic was. I said that's probably the septic, and so we had that we had it inspected, and it's a 73-year-old septic that needs to be replaced. So yeah, I know, not the best thing to talk about on a stream. I know, I get it. Yeah, but it's a stinky job. Well, the guys that came out, yeah, and to the best of our knowledge, it's never been inspected before, so yeah, it was very lucky. I look at this as kind of a blessing, because the house has got one bathroom. You know, it's got your kitchen sink, bathroom sink, and a washer and stuff like that. Oh, it's going fine, Saturn, thanks. So I look at it as a blessing, because when we get the new one, we can make sure it's got their, what's it called? Leaching. I want to make sure it's got enough leaching so we can have 2 full bathrooms and, you know, dishwasher and washing machine. I think our dishwasher actually just goes into the ground. That's how they do it out here in the woods, in the sticks. All right, parachutes. We did deploy them, right? Yep, they're ready. So when we get the new one installed, we can make sure, because we weren't confident that, even though it was a big enough tank, we didn't know if it had enough leaching. And there's no way to do that unless you dig it up and look at it. So, but like I said, at least going forward, we have, we're going to have a remodeled home with brand new electrical, which I'm very excited about. Brand new plumbing, brand new septic, brand new paint, you know, and it's not like putting lipstick on a pig. This is going to look really nice. Man, I hope mine lasts till after I sell this place. It's 40 years old, passed inspection 8 years ago. I've heard different stories, like depending upon the make of it, you can go anywhere from 25 years to 35 years, as long as you keep having it inspected. So, but most of my adult life, I've always lived in a city. I've never lived with a septic before. So, hey, look at the mun. That's nice. Get these guys down on the surface here. They got some stories to tell about all this science, you know. We had a septic tank in our old house in the 1970s, had been there for decades. Then someone came in to assist with cleaning when my mom was in the hospital and insisted on using chlorine and other bacterial cleaners. Killed the tank very quickly. Yeah, you got to be careful, especially the older ones. That is a bummer. You guys know who Mike Rowe is, right? He did a dirty job. I happen to, you know, when you talk about it, your phones and all your other assistant devices listen to you. And believe it or not, I was scanning through YouTube. Yeah, dirty jobs. I was scanning through YouTube, and it actually brought up a Mike Rowe dirty job septic inspection. And it was interesting to watch. Hey, a crew report. Look at that. Cool. Hey, oh, there we go. Get that. Nice. All right. Let's go and recover these guys. Let's see, I'm gonna say 800 science. Yeah, he's a huge advocate for youth jobs. That's what I'm thinking, 800. Oh, I was way short. Look at that, 1600. Oh, nice. All right. Hell yeah, everyone went up a level. I know that was some good collection there. Whoa, look at the ribbons too. All right, so before we do our new launch, that's insane. I want to make sure I unlock the fairing because there's that one should be big enough. That one's gargantuan. I don't think I need that one. All right. You're doing something wrong. Well, it's Minmus, and we've never landed on the surface, so it was the first time collecting science. All right, so same lander, and now we're going to go to the moon, and we're going to try to do we're going to try to land in the same spot. Hey, same lander. Oh, that was a month. Oh, we called it Mun. I forgot to call it Minmus. All right, that's fine. We don't have to change anything, right? Because this has got all the new science, right? Where is it? There it is. Nice. Well, not just landing, we collected, last time we spent science, we unlocked the seismic and the Gravoli thing. So it was all the science, the atmospheric, the temperature, the barometer, the surface sample, you know, all that stuff. And you get it from not only the surface, but then you get the new experiments also from, you can get high and low space science readings too. So I didn't cheat. All right, so do we have another scientist? I have me. That guy, I got to get rid of him. All right, so we need a pilot. Okay, Saturn, you're up. Orion, you're up. Gamer Circle, don't screw it up. Okay. All right, so this one's going to the Mun, and we're going to launch from the normal launch pad. Launching from the desert was cool. Scary, but cool. Well, right now, from on the pad, we have collected 2. So we got gravity, our seismic, and oh no, there's a seismic, and then this is the Gravoli. Takes it back. Yeah, we're off. All right, so we're gonna close this. All right, and we'll go a little higher. That looks good. Looks good. All right, everything's good. Make sure our science collection is set up correctly. It is. All right, here we go. Oops. Sorry. There we go. There we go. All right, hang on. See if we can cheat on the atmospheric here real quick. All right, got that. Good. I didn't cheat. It just you can't run your experiments when they're stowed. Now we should have 3. Yeah, cool. Oh, she's going. Why is it crooked? All right, whatever. Maybe I put it on the launch pad crooked. Yeah, look at that. We have our inclination is off. Oh, this is why. Oh my. Oh geez. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm an idiot. Sorry. All right, they're fixing it. We had the inclination in there from the from the desert still. I was wondering why it was crooked. All right, we're fixing it. It's getting all fixed. It's better now. Need to fire the mission control guy. Funny story, when we were talking about using MechJeb to land, the first time I was trying to build a base using MKS, I found a nice flat spot with a lander. So that lander was my go-to spot, my target. I told MechJeb, I go, hey, land right here. It actually landed on that, and the lander got, it was a nightmare. That was before I actually knew how to really do things manually. So I had some stranded Kerbals. And unfortunately, using MKS, they have supplies, so they can starve. And if they get to a certain point, they starve and become tourists or something like that. All right. 693 to get our orbit. Sweet. Let's open this up. All right, that was a duplicate. How do you make the MechJeb to auto land? When you have to, let me make, it should be an option as soon as I'm done with the orbit here. So we don't need that. So if you go to MechJeb, it's got something called landing guidance. And then when you say pick a target on the map, then you say, hey, I want to land here, it will let you do it. It'll do it for you. As long as you got the fuel and the powerful enough rocket, should work just fine. All right, so we got 569 Delta V, not quite enough to get to the Mun, and I don't want to deal with some debris, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to pull this away. And then we're going to turn it around. This is so I don't collide with my previous craft again. I've done that before so many times. Yeah, when you unlock enough of the MechJeb parts, it's got rover stuff, and for the most part, it works. Oop, wrong key. All right. All right, so these guys need to get a solar panel out. There you go. And we're gonna go to the Mun. All right, so this is where the first Kerbals landed, and this is where that was our second probe for science collection, I think, and that was our first, and that was our second. Let's go and land where the flag is. Yeah. All right, so we need to make sure that's a little bit higher. Whoa, wrong one. Put that about there. So anyways, I had used the selection device to pick a target, a specific item, and it did it. It did a real good job. Landed right on top of something else. Huh. So just, oh, it looks like we have an EVA report we can collect. So wait, we abort that. Hop out real quick. Get back aboard. Yeah, sweet. All right, then we can re-engage. So just getting in orbit around Kerbin, we've collected 7 stored experiments, all atmospheric and gravity, EVA. Unfortunately, you can't collect science when you're in warp, so. I swear that looked like a ladder for a second. Using X science. So right now it says, I don't know why it says we have an EVA report of 0. Or maybe it's 8. Because we're over Kerbin's desert, right? I don't want to do it though, because we'd lose our scientist. That would be bad. All right, so we should be on our way to the Mun. Sure are. All right, so let's go ahead and warp out to here. Collecting a little bit of science. Warp out to here. Like a little bit more science. And then get to here. And get more science collection. All right, let's set up our orbit right at the PE, do a nice circle. That's gonna cost 266, so it's still leaving us some gas in the tank, and this is not using the lander fuel, so a good thing. And also a little friendly plug. Yes, I have, it's called Auto Science Sampler. It should be in my mod list. So KSP, oh, that's not how you spell KSP. I forgot the thing. All right. Yeah, it's called Auto Science Sampler, and it's right here, and you can tell it what to collect and drop out a warp to pick it up and all sorts of stuff. I'm actually hiding the dialogue. I can see the collection information happening up there. That's all vanilla information though. So, hey, there's the Mun. We made it. All right, so we're gonna land where the flag is. Ooh, all right, let's make another lap around the block here. And set that up. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. Now if you're using other mods that give you other science like D-Magic and universal storage, it may not work with those because it primarily just does the stock science. Now there's another mod called Science Revisited or something like that, and it gives you telemetry. It would collect the telemetry, but it wouldn't collect, you know, the newer stuff that it doesn't know about. All right, so we want to use that as our target, and we're going to line up. That's not working out very well, is it? No, it's not. See, we just collected some more data there. And this shows you, hey, we got an EVA, it says. So have him go EVA, selects it, goes back aboard. Now it says here that the EVA was removed, so it was a duplicate. All right. Right, so $72 delta V to get our inclination altered here. We still have 564 delta V in this tank. Now see, the Mun is moving towards us, so this is going to move towards our trajectory, so we shouldn't really have to do a whole lot more. Let's get closer. All right, let's start doing our descent here. Another 57 delta V on that burn. Now don't forget, we just recently unlocked 2 new science things, so we're collecting science that we never collected before. Like when we land, we get the seismic, and we probably won't get that much science from the Mun because we're in warp. We can't see. Yeah, we got 20 experiments right now. Wow. All right, so my attempt is to get as close as possible to the flag, which unfortunately is inside of a crater. So a little, little more added difficulty there, I think. Yeah, we had I think we landed with a 9% slope or something like that. We got no sun. I don't have any landing lights either. Bummer. All right, so let's get closer. And if we do some retrograde, I'm sorry, if we do some radial out, we can kind of angle ourselves so we are dropping down on it. It's not very fuel efficient. All right, it's 157 delta V on that burn. Still have 415. Excuse me. Pookie's just staring at his water. There's nothing in it. I mean, there's water in his water bowl. All right, there's our target. Let's we got 257, so we're gonna have to use all that fuel to slow us down, and we're gonna have to start dipping into the lander. So let's use what we can. Slow us down. $211. All right, let's do that before we get past that burn mark. Oh, cool. All right, we're gonna get right here. We only got 26 delta V, but we can use that 26. Yeah, that'll work. We're gonna have to stage in the middle of this burn. That's okay. All right, so we are going to do a big retro burn. And now if I use nav HUD, we can use it to kind of line up our burns so we get closer. So we line up that. This is where you're going to pretty much land, where this crosshair, where this, what are you going to call that? So right now we have about 100 on our horizontal. And when we get close to being to it, so we have a little under 2,000 delta V. Now we can start playing around with, so we're still, what, 6 kilometers up, and we can play around with, pushing that towards where we want, pushing that like that. What is it in this camera first time I've seen it? It's called nav HUD. Oh, that text is in the way. So right now we're going to land past it. So I need to push that way. How can I activate it? When you install it by default, it's Y. Think. Yeah, Y. Oh. All right. So I'm looking at the our slope here. We got a little bit of a inclination here. $400 meters off the ground. I'm not going to get as close as I want. All right, 10 degrees inclination. Let's go ahead and turn this off so I can see what I'm doing. $100 meters or 150 meters. A little bit of a slope. Oh. Whoa. All right, so we landed 123 meters from our previous landing. That's not bad. And we're collecting science. Okay, we don't need that anymore. Yeah, it's not the best landing. Probably should have landed over there. Oh, thanks. Thank you very much. During the day, probably would have done a little bit better. So this says we have a seismic. Why didn't we collect the seismic? $25 stored experiments. All right, so let's get Gamer Circle out. He's gonna knock the lander over. Watch. He's an idiot. All right. Dude, do not land on the solar panel. That's great. All right, hang on one sec, guys. I gotta do something. Like, hang on. I got a bug I gotta take care of. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. When it's really cold outside, we have these ladybugs that fly inside. And yeah. Anyway. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, we're out of here. The rocket is sliding. It's what I don't like about Kerbal ground physics. Oh, wait, we got to plant a flag, though. Oh, dear. Come on, dude. Come on, hurry, hurry before your rocket does what it's not. Oh, it's sliding. Plant flag. Hurry up, dude. Dude. Second Kerbal landing. All right. Dude. Up you go. All right, do not tip the lander over. You almost tipped it over, didn't you? All right. Let's get out of here. How many Kerbals does it take to change a light bulb? I don't think there are light bulbs in the game, are there? So I'm going to say none. Thousands, one to hold it and thousands to... Oh, I got you. I got you. You know, Kerbals are actually really, really strong. When you were doing construction, before they had MKS had some construction things. And when you were trying to move parts, if you had more Kerbals around, they were assisting. And the devs adopted that. So now when you do, if you're trying to lift up like a medium-sized docking port, one Kerbal can't do it. You have to have another one close by. True. All right. So we have collected nice amounts of science. 26. Very nice. All right, let's get back home. 266 Delta V for the burn. Oh, did they really? I didn't know that. Well, he's always been kind of like a contractor, I guess, with them, doing some stuff. Wrong way. All right, let's do that. All right, burning towards Kerbin. That's what we want to do. All right. So, good. All right. So, without nav HUD, I think it would be a little bit more harder for me to do as close landings, because the nav HUD is, you know, when you grab a target and you're using this HUD, not being able to see until it's almost too late where your prograde or retrograde marker is, makes it difficult for me. Yeah, I install all my mods using CCAN. If you go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@gamercircle, I have my mod set up. I go through and install my mods. God, sorry, that was rude. Oh man, it's getting over sick. But I go through and install all the mods and configure them and test them and stuff like that. Might be worth watching. Might be a little boring. What? No way. No, it's there. Nav HUD. It's alphabetical too. Nav HUD. There. Yeah, it's here. Oh, we're screaming through the atmosphere here. We need to check in with the crew at the station too. Oh, by the way, yesterday's stream when we did the walking, the 8 kilometers, I sped that up in the video so you didn't have to watch it so painfully. That looks like a very angry mountain range right there. Are we gonna reach land? Oh, I don't want to land in a mountain range. That would be bad. Have you tried the ground experiment solar panels? Can't get them to generate power. I think they work fine. I have ran into a problem where they didn't generate power, and basically I just took the engineer. So engineers need to deploy the non-scientific experiments, and I had a better success rate with an engineer doing it. So if you have your control unit, right, and it has a little antenna, and you put down a solar panel with an engineer, and as long as the sun is out, it should show that it's generating power. Yeah. And when you have an engineer, so, and also it says in the wiki that the higher level the engineer, the more power it generates also. So let's say you have a no level engineer and he deploys a solar panel, and then he becomes level 3. If you go and pick it up and redeploy it, I think it will generate 2 or 4 units of power. Same Kerbal, he's just more experienced, can, you know, hold him at a better angle or something like that. Hey, good morning, editor. How are you doing today? So yeah, I have had some experiments not work, and I didn't see any indication in my logs. I just think that, you know, it's Kerbal, unfortunately. So I got to send another mission to get an engineer on the site. There you go. Hey, there's an EVA report. I think. Good. Feeling old, knees really hurting. Oh man, dude, I'm sorry. I do not. When I have to get on my hands and knees, like yesterday, I was changing a battery on a doorbell, and there's a release that you have to put a little screwdriver up, and I had to get on my hands and knees, and you know, getting my large carcass up. My knees go, no. I'm going, dudes, come on. So, and plus, almost 2 years ago, yeah, 2 years ago, I had the fender bender, and I'm pretty sure I used my left leg to brace myself. So when I get up in the morning, my left knee pops, and pops pretty loud too. So I've had a chiropractor look at it. All right, let's see if we can get some EVA here. Where's our scientist? There he is. Oh, he's got his helmet off. Oh, he's got a parachute. Ooh. All right, run back aboard. Where are we? We are nowhere within sight of anything. Nothing here. Yeah, I ran around today and did all my errands. I went to the dump and dropped off recyclables and oh. Yeah, well. You know, all the domestic stuff. Yay!
Bean.
Hey, Monster, thanks for the 23 months. Appreciate that. That was very, very cool. All right, let's pop him out one more time. Put him back aboard. And look, it's shallow again. We don't have any water underneath us, really. Thanks, Grumpy. Again, Monster, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. All right. Let's see how much science we got. So we got 1,600 last time, and I said 800. Well, 750, so that's a nice chunk of science we've collected there. It is. All right. So, now that we have a larger fairing, let's see about making a new relay. So we want to use this antenna. So how much is that? That weighs almost a ton. All right. If yeah, Monster, you should be able to if you do do you have enough channel points? There you go. Nice. All right, let me go ahead and get you added here. Hang on a sec. Kerbals, create. All right, what do you want to be, Monster? Pilot, scientist, or engineer? Eyeball. Alrighty. Welcome aboard. All right, so if we put fuel tank, all right, and say this is going to be around Kerbin in vacuum, and we use the that works. All right, we don't have to put a large fuel tank on it. We have a guidance chip, so it's all right. So let's clean this up a smidge. Hang on. So I want yeah. They added bricks. Wow. Yeah, we do need power. You're very true. That's very true. Sorry. Okay, so we're gonna put that there. Put that there. Do that. Do that. All right. So let's get, as they said, some power. Oh, you know what? Hang on a sec. I have an idea. Let's make the fuel tank root for a sec. Let's pull this off. Put this on. And let's make sure it's strutted. No. Oh, that's right, because this is going to be heaviest. All right. See how this works. I don't know if it's going to work very well. All right, so we're going to put this here. Let's put that on top. We need a little bit better. Oh, we're going to put RCS on this too. Yeah. The guidance chip has a little bit of a reaction wheel, doesn't it? It does. All right. We don't need a whole lot of... Oh, that's right. All right, so now we just need some battery. You're right, some battery. So we can take the big battery, our bigger one, there. Now it's got plenty of juice. And we'll put some solar panels. Ooh, we could do some... Well, that's too big. That would have been cool. All right, there's our panels. So, don't underestimate how much juice the dish needs. Oh, that's right. Let's take a look at that. Now, it probably won't be transmitting a whole lot of stuff, but it does need 68. All right. So we got 1,000 here. Now we got 2,000. We won't be active on the craft to transmit any signs. I just want to use it as a relay. All right, let's get this in the center. Looks pretty good. We got our power generation. Now we're going to... This is where things get a little ugly. This is our RCS. All right. Do that. All right, let's see how... Okay, that's not bad for torque, not really. That's even better. So what can we do to reduce this torque? No. Okay. Oh, all right, wait a minute. All right, I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's fine. All right. Cool. Now, we also have these reaction wheels here for some added control. Maybe. Yep. That works. All right, so we're going to call this Kerbin relay. This is the RA100 or something like that. Yeah. All right, so it's still got a plenty of delta V, a nice thrust to weight ratio. I like it. I would like it to be a little bit more compact. So if we do that, if we bring this down, I think that's going to make it hard to get to the guidance chip when we need to rename it. So let's redesign that a little bit. Oh, all right. So it's stuck. What's it stuck to? Stuck to the guidance chip. All right. Take the batteries off. Let's put that on the bottom. Batteries on top. Oh. Okay. Whatever. That's better. All right, so I have access to the guidance chip in there. All right, let's see what that does. All right, that's okay. All right, very little torque, so not bad. Except for that one's kind of wonky, but that's okay. We're not docking with it. I'm just using the RCS for adjustments. So what am I missing? We've got power generation. We've got the big honking antenna, plenty of juice. Right, it's got 2015. I don't think we need anything else. So what I'm going to do here is make the engine root, and we will add this to a subassembly. All right, then let's make the tank root now. All right. Party lights. Let me think about this. So the one on the bottom needs a standard decoupler. We're going to try to deploy these. Probably going to end in disaster. So standard decoupler. And we want to put the ejection force at 0. And then our fairing. Oh, that's going to cover it nicely. All right, so now what we need to do here is let's do 4 sides, clamshell, 600. Need the nodes and the truss, hopefully. All right, let's see if this works. So go to our subassembly for the RA100. All right, and we're getting bombarded here. I'm doing this wrong. I need a stack separator. I almost made a big mistake. So that is the 18. There we go. So if we put it there and put that there, now is that actually, it is. All right. Then we change this ejection force to 0. And if we copy that, wow, that actually worked. All right, let's see how much this weighs. Wait a minute. I got some problems here. Oh, I got a lot of problems. I forgot. Oh, okay. Hang on. I made a mistake. Get rid of that. Darn it. What I forgot to do was to turn off the decoupling on these things. Oh, that's why it looks like I got a billion decouplers here. There, that should fix it, right? Cool. All right, now if we copy this one, that's set to 0, right? Good. There we go. There, fixed. Yay! All right. All right, how much does that weigh? 17 tons. Oh my goodness. All right. That's a lot. All right, so might have to unlock some tanks. Yeah, that works. That should be enough fuel. All right. All right, let's save this for a second. Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's go unlock some more tanks so we can save on parts. And maybe reaction wheels too. All right, let's see here. Oh, all right. So we got a big tank. Oh, that's. Oh, I gotta really. I gotta spend. Oh. Okay. Now we've got. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. That's what I was looking for. All right. That's 550 there. And then that's the poodle. And then that gives us. Oh, nice atmospheric engines. All right. Okay, I'm gonna hang on to my. So there's no more science to get, right? We've got every conceivable, scannable science. What's that? Oh, the rendezvous and docking. All right. Ooh. Oh, the moho thing. Right. All right. Let's see what we can do here. So, all right. Actually, perfect. All right. So let's go ahead and build out this stage. This is going to be the stage that does what I call the bus stage. It does all the ferrying of these guys around. And we want to be able to deorbit when it's done. So this one up here, we won't even use the engine. So the fuel, we might have to transfer down here if we run a little low. But we want to deliver this whole rocket to a very high altitude. I'm talking, I think between the Mun and Minmus is where I want to put this. Maybe. But first let's do what I need to do. So let's grab this and put 2 of those there. That's already strutted to heavy. All right, so that should be strutting down. Let's put an engine plate here somewhere. Turn off the decoupling. And I think using a skipper. Yeah. All right, now these have got little reaction wheels on the outside, so these guys can pretty much control themselves, but they'll be moving this rocket. So I want to make sure. Oh, then we got reaction wheel. I'm going to go a little bit above and beyond. So first of all, I want to be able to communicate with this thing. So antenna. Okay, we don't need a big, large antenna. Just need something to communicate. There we go. Then based upon what we did there, we're going to do the same thing. Do that. I'm still going to use a guidance chip, and we don't need a whole lot of battery, but see, this reaction wheel's got 15, and that one's got double. I don't think we need that much. Not in this stage anyways, because we have these reaction wheels plus RCS, so I think it's going to be fine. But using all these reaction wheels is going to drain batteries, and this doesn't have any batteries. Interesting. Plop down 2 RTGs next to my 2 solar panels, and now the solar panels say they're powered. Huh. All the experiments are working. Yeah, sometimes I tell you, doing the ground experiment was a great expansion, but somewhere along the lines they broke it. And then I always had a problem that if I ever got the message that it was unable to transmit because of no power or communication, I could never get it to work again. I'd always have to pick it up and redeploy it, so it'd be reset. So I never ever did ground RTGs though. So let's go and slap a battery right there. And because I've never used them before, I want to try these guys. What does this one look like? Oh, it's those. Oh, I got it. What's this one then? Oh, that's a big one. That's cool. Oh, I see. So we have the non. Oh, I got it. I get it. All right, cool. All right, so the bus should be okay. Where is that? Oh, that's way up there. Where's the oh, there it is. All right. There we go. All right. So we want to deliver this to a high orbit. So we need a big lifter now. Because this whole thing weighs 62 tons. Let's save this for a sec. Top out. And so right now, the only relay we have around Kerbin is this version 0. And I want to put the next one. So the moon it is at 11.4 million and Minmus is 46. So if we split the difference here, right? So we say like 22 million maybe. Put a big old monster relay here. Because it should be strong enough to reach Kerbin. I've never done that before. Sounds fun. Ooh, the rhino. Nice. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and restart Kerbal. I'm gonna take a little break here real quick. So that relay is strong enough to reach anywhere, I think. I found a utilities somebody wrote. Pudman passed along to me. Unless I did it wrong. I did it on stream yesterday, and it's oh, that's not it. Oh, that's weird. I didn't even know I had that still available. Anyways, ASP, that one. So this one right here. Well, and they're going to be individually deployed. So when I was using this, you got to make a copy. I'm doing it again. Wait, unless can I find my copy? Hang on a sec. That would be in my sheets. I'll open. There it is. Oh, there it is. All right, so let's get rid of this one. This is my copy that I have the ability. And see, we did Deep Space Network, and this is our antenna. And according to this, just one antenna. We can't quite. I mean, we have spotty communication out of ELO, but you're right. I don't know what this is for here. This looks like it's a duplicate of this, unless. Oh, I see. If you change your difficulty settings. Oh, I see. Maybe that's what that applies to. But you're right. Doing it no problem. Res, depending upon. But yeah. This is for OPM. Yeah, OPM. But you're right. Should be okay. But we're going to give Kerbal a restart. And while that's restarting, I will be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. All right. So why did I do a restart? For me, I always find that Kerbal performs better, especially if it's modded. Kind of, you know, clears out all the bad memory, bad mojo. All right, so let's continue with building this very large rocket to lift these very large satellites into orbit. All right, this is the one we're working on. So that's got our 3 satellites that we want to deploy. This is what I call the bus. So we want to put this into orbit. We're gonna have fun too. All right, so let's do that, and thanks, Saturn. So we'll go with the decoupler of okay. Then, do we have the large fuel? That's the small one. There it is. All right, interesting. All right, so let's do that. And see what happens when we do 2. And this thing. All right, so for kilonewtons, at sea level, this is 1283. And they weigh 5 tons each. So at sea level, 305 is the ISP. All right, and then the next big engine would be... So this has got at sea level 1379, 285, 290, 5 tons, 6 tons. All right, so these are lighter, but not as powerful as the main cell. I think we're gonna need all the oomph we can get. So let's see here. Oh wait, does this thing have all right, so let's do that. So we can put 4 of these here. Yeah, and we can do a 5th. Oops, geez, look what I did. And so that's a standard orbit, but I need to get this to a much higher orbit. So we're gonna put some boosters on this, I think. Oh, that doesn't look very good. Hey, wait a minute. Wait. You think so? Wait, I have a crazy idea. I mean, it's really a bona fide crazy idea. Oh, look at that. Hang on a sec. Oh, they clip in. Oh, wait. All right, so wait, if we do 2. That works. Woo, look at that. All right, so let's take this off. Add another one. Okay. Oh wait, is that the yeah. Turn that off. Cool. I like that. Now, what we could do is to make sure there's no clipping. Hey, look at that. That works. All right, 136 off the pad. I think we're still going to use some boosters. I wonder if we can deadlift this with some solid rocket boosters. Let's see here. Is that's all right, cool. All right. So our main stage would last for 2 minutes 36 seconds, would definitely get us into vacuum. But again, we're trying to push ourselves past the mud. So, I'm not a big fan of solid rocket boosters, but what do we have? So that looks like the stronger one, 70 tons, 51 tons. How long is that going to burn for? Not long. Can I have that? No? All right. Let's do a save. We have some sort of a problem here. Okay, whatever. Now okay, it's a short little stumpy thing. Look at those. So my question is, does this have a gimbal? No gimbal on that one. That one's got gimbaling. Now, I think we're gonna just, we're gonna be safe about this, I think. So let's grab, I may sneeze. Yeah, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, maybe I won't sneeze. I want to sneeze. So instead of using those tanks, let's use... Those tanks? Why not? Okay. And then we're going to put an engine plate. And I'm just having fun trying to figure out what I want to do here. So we got mainsails here. So that's the 1440. And I'm looking for... There. There. All right. Sure, why not? All right, before I get giddy about that, go in here and borrow this. But instead of that reaction wheel, we're going to use a couple of those. Okay. Communication. All right. So that gives us the ability to, if this has fuel left over and we can finish the orbit, then we can deorbit this. That would be nice. All right. All right, let's put this booster on. And we're going to get it. Again, we're going to do something similar to what we just did here. If I can find it. There it is. Oops. Almost. There we go. I'm going to do that. I don't need the guidance chip. I'll get rid of that. There. All right. Now all we need is a nose cone to match. Do I have a big enough nose cone? That one? Look at that. All right. So now, all we have to do is line up our engines, bring over the fuel tanks, do some strutting here. And I think, so strut the heaviest. Strut this also. And this should be strutted. All right, that works. Oh, I did that wrong. There we go. So we want to put these here. These go with the rest of those. All right. And yep. Now for some strutting. Not done yet. Make sure these things don't go all, you know, flim-flammy on us. Huh, it didn't really line up, did it? What did I do wrong? Strange. All right. And we'll do another pair down here. Like right about, I don't know. Hard to see where the center is. Maybe there? Not even close. It's a big tank. All right, so That's better. Not real pretty, but better. All right. Then let's see what happens with our delta V when we do this. So 130 off the launch pad. The boosters alone give us oh yeah, I'm digging this. 5,000 delta V. Sure. Cool. Nice thrust to weight ratio all the way through. I got lucky on that, I think. All right, let's strap this in. Oh, wait, that's wrong. What the heck happened there? It's better. All right. Good. All right, let's do our staging. All right, once again, we're launching all these beastie engines here. And the boosters are going to stay with us for, according to this, about a little over a minute. Then we have another 2 minutes and 30 seconds with the main stage. Now, I've never put satellites outside of the moon before. So if I do a resonant orbit, well, I wonder what the chances are that it's going to have a problem with the moon. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should just let's put this on the pad. Let's take a look at the map. Oh, Kerbal is struggling with that rocket. Minmus can kick things into SOI of the Mun. Well, my initial thought was, so here's my first relay, right? It's not too far out there. And as powerful as these antennas are, first I was going to say, let's put it between the Mun and Minmus. So if I go out here and create an orbit, and then I create a resonant orbit, I'm just wondering if that resonant orbit is going to have an intercept with the Mun. I mean, if I don't want to worry about it, then I could just put these out here. You know, I can put them at like 9 million versus 22 million. Yeah, let's do 9 million. All right, so that we want to say that's 9,000, 90,000. How many zeros are for 9 million? That's 900,000, which would be 9 million, right? 7 zeros? I'm missing a zero. All right, thank you. All right. See what happens here. Hey, the pad didn't blow up. That's a good sign right there. So that'll put us a much higher. I think that'll be good. Okay, let's turn that off. Get rid of that. All right, we got 40 seconds left till we say goodbye to our big old boosters here. All right, there's a gravity turn. All right, 10 seconds left. So our boosters basically got us above max Q here, which is nice. All right, thruster ratio. See what we drop down to. Okay, we're still accelerating and still going up. That's good. So now we have 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Really shouldn't drink while I do this, you know? All right, so far so good. All right, we got about a minute and 40 seconds left. This is where I start to get nervous, having about a minute left of fuel, and we're not even nowhere close. But we're still pushing that gravity, right? All right, 50 seconds of fuel left. All right, now these numbers are cooking. All right. That was a little far. Too many zeros. All right, hang on. We needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Had one too many zeros. So let's turn this back around and we can do this ourselves. Oh, it's a big rocket. All right, close enough. Let's see. How much would an orbit cost? The heck? Okay. Maybe 9 is too much. Let's do 7. Too close to the sphere of influence for the mun, I guess. All right, let's try. Hang on a sec. Try 8 million. I've never done this before. I usually drop the second one just here. Trying something new. All right. All right, now let's see. Oh, that's better. So 400 delta V. So we should hopefully have enough fuel after we detach to deorbit. Find out. Okay, let's see how this goes. Pretty close. So we've got 384 delta V, but we're still, so what I'm going to do is just to make sure I have enough gas in the tank here. Again, our first satellite doesn't need any fuel, so I'm going to transfer a little bit. And then let's go ahead and couple. So that probably pushed this thing out of orbit a little bit, maybe. Not so much. So see here. So if we switch back to this, we have communication. Oh, I didn't put any RCS on this thing. So turn that off. So we have 629 delta V. If we start using the reaction wheels, nice reaction wheels. All right. So what I need to do is get some separation between this stage and this stage. So let's just do a little burst. Is it better to do a high orbit directly during an ascent or do it at 80 kilometers and then raise? The way I look at it is the closer you are to the gravity pull, the more delta V it's going to cost. If that makes any sense. So if I went to 80 and 80 and then change my altitude, then I would spend fuel at closer to the gravity, and then I would spend more fuel pulling away from the gravity again. I don't know, it'd be an interesting experiment to see, which. All right, so we are going to see if at the periapsis here, All right, that will work. So, all right. Let's get this thing. Actually, we don't have to do that. That works. All right. Now, just make sure we don't lose any power. All right, let's verify this is orbit here. So we're 800 or 8 million and not quite 8 million. So let's get closer to this and get the best possible orbit we can before we start deploying. So we are going to use RCS to fine tune this, and I'm going to reduce this RCS thrust. We're going to put them all at 10%, including these guys. All right, let's point prograde. And we are 24 minutes from the apoapsy, and we're going to push the PE out to match as close as possible to this. So that's 16 minutes. You know, we still got to check on our crew at the station. I keep saying that. I keep forgetting. All right, we're 7 minutes out. Let's get within. Let's get that close. Wait for the rocket to settle down here. Oh, we got an eclipse. Well, that's not good. All right, let's turn on RCS and thrust forward. That's working, but it's also pushing us out. So let's turn RCS off. Let's get within like 2.5 minutes. The closer we are to the AP and we push, we have less of an impact on the apoapsy. You know, I was watching someone fairly new to Kerbal when I was still newish, and the apoapsy kept tongue-tying him. We would call it applesauce. I'm like, okay, associate it with food, I get it. Applesauce. They called the periapsis pineapple. All right, 2.5. Wait for the rocket to settle down. And RCS is on. All right, we're gonna do this one more time. Let's get within 1 minute this time. Watched a pretty good movie last night, Gray Man. It's on Netflix. Got Chris Evans, who plays a bad guy, and Ryan Gosling. All right. All right, let's turn on the RCS. We'll push. All right. That's close enough. All right. We got pretty much dead on accurate. All right. Oh, yeah. I thought it was pretty good. It was kind of like, in a way, like James Bond 007, you know, but it was anti-James Bond sort of thing. So, all right. So let's, how do I want to do this? So we're not past the AP yet, but I want to be further away. So let's do, that's going to take us 3 days. Wow. All right, let's point prograde. Let the reaction wheels do their job. Good. And do a quick save. Now, hopefully I did this right. So we're going to deploy this one. Nice. All right, good. And we're not going to do anything except for deploy the solar panels. We won't do that right now, but I want to get some drift. So I need to go in here and rename this one. It's under command, rename. It's a relay. We're going to call this, oops. I pressed a key. I hope that didn't do anything. Oh, not that one. And this is A. So we don't have to do anything because this is what we're going to base everything on. So is what I need to do is do this and then notepad and our orbital period notepad is 3 days, 5 hours, 25 minutes, and 25.7 seconds. 3, 5, 25, 25, right. All right. So we're just going to leave him alone. But what we need to do is plot Vincius Cobbs. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. We're going to do a resonant orbit. That's going to happen right at the AP. So that's why I did that way over here. So we get a little drift. Why does it say I don't have any fuel? Oh, because the engine's not on. All right. Oh, wait, not that one. No, no, no. Don't do it for that. That's bad. My bad. Go back to this. There we go. That was close. Do the same thing. There we go. All right, everything's good. So if we get to there we go. Drift nicely away. Be safe. All right, good. And let's switch to you. And we are going to extend your solar panels. And there you go. And we're going to go back to this. And hopefully we don't collide. So this becomes our model, and we want to match its altitude and its orbital period with the other two satellites. Wait, didn't know MechJeb had the resonant orbit. It does, yes. I didn't know it had it until like when I was in Kerbal 1.2, yeah. There's a website you can use that will calculate it also, but I'd rather have MechJeb do it for me. I tried to do it manually and I got close. And since things that aren't your active craft are on rails, I got pretty lucky. All right, so then we're gonna zip over here. So there goes our A. Yoink. Point prograde. All right. And we do the next one. All right, nice. All right, then again, what I want to do is give us a little drift room here. Oh, there it goes. Wait, come back. We're done. Wait, stop. All right, let's go back to this. So this is our B. Used to eyeball it. Wow. Yeah, I wear glasses, so eyeballs. We want to rename this to B. Okay. And then we say, turn this on. And And then we say change our, no, circularize at an altitude, 8. God, I swallowed and breathed at the same time. How many zeros do I need? 1, 2, 3, 6. I need 6 zeros. Is that right? So 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? Let's see. Oh wait. Nope, that's wrong. Still wrong. Nope. All right. Hang on, I'll get it right. There we go. So it's only 3. All right. Because this does kilometers and that's in meters. That's right. So that's going to give us a good altitude. It's going to cost 108 on the Delta V, which we have 2,000. All right. And, all right, where's the other craft at? Dude, are you? All right. Oh, you're way down there. All right, good. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No. Okay, you stay there. Stay. And now we're winning. We're winning. All right. All right, so now SAS on, point prograde, turn the engine off, and using the RCS to fine tune, we'll put them at 1%. And this is where the I did it again. This is where our orbital period comes into play. 3 days, 5 hours, 25 minutes. We're a few seconds off. So RCS, it needs to be a 25. .7. Close enough. All right, so yay, that one's deployed. Then we just switch back to that one. We got one more satellite to deploy, and we do the same thing. We go out to the periapsis. So there's our A is down here, I think. Yeah, there's our B. Our A is tucked in down here somewhere. There it is. And then again, point prograde. And we just hopefully I set this to 0. Oh, good. Oh, all right. All right, and then we are going to drift out to here. All right. Get the panels out. Activate the engine. And again, we circularize at an altitude. You're not getting in my way, mister. You're getting in my way. Don't you get in my way. Hey, Chris, how you doing? We are putting much stronger relay satellites in orbit around Kerbin. And having fun doing it, too. Because we want to be able to communicate with unmanned craft further out. Let's shut that down. Let's adjust these down to 1%. And again, do the orbital period thing. So we're good until that. So we do RCS. We want 25.7. Close enough. Couldn't you just match velocity with the satellite you didn't want to hit? Well, that was the delivery system that I was missing. So, is what it is I separated the crafts, and our drift it was barely enough. We're good. Oh wait, we got to rename this one. Okay, we shut that down. Rename this. Is that under command? And relay C. All right. Now let's go get the delivery system and have it, crash somewhere. All right. All right, so that'll burn up in the atmosphere. And now we have much stronger relay signals, and hopefully that works. Now what I wanted to do here, I got a couple things I need to do. Let's go to the tracking station, because the pod from the Kerbal assisted whoa, that's cool. The Kerbal, look at that one, point. The Kerbal assisted relays for Minmus. Yeah, we left it. He walked all the way to the desert landing strip, the runway. Yeah, we're just throwing it in the atmosphere. Nothing left to do. I know. Hey, look at that. He had some science on there. Cool. All right, nice job. Then we want to go and check in with the guys. If I built it for stage recovery, I would get something back from it. Hey, it's the guys. All right. Have you guys? Oh, did I not turn the training back on? Really? No, you guys are training. All right. So they're level 4 now. Nice. All right. So as soon as they turn level 5, then we can start doing some science. Because we got some 13 sciences here. That's right. Yeah, that was a lot. A lot of lines going everywhere, wasn't it? So I think how Kerbal works with the relays is it finds the strongest and then the closest. So these aren't as strong as this. That's why instead of using this one to relay, it's using those because they're stronger. All right. I think, guys, I think this is good. So we did our first Kerbal landing on Minmus. There it is. We got a ton of science too. And then we did another Kerbal landing on the Mun. And in fact, what we did is we landed as close as possible. There should be 2 flags down there. Yep, there it is. So this is our second. That was our first. There we go. First Kerbal landing. Sure is desolate around here. And then we deployed a stronger relay. It looks so alone. I know he's all by himself. Linux Guru Gamer, how you doing? There's a link for Linux, guys. Go give him a follow. He streams Kerbal. He creates mods on his stream for Kerbal. Working today. All right, I got you. So tomorrow what I want to do is we're going to put 2 relays in orbit, and we're going to send them to Duna. Why is that purple? Oh, that's right. Never mind. We're going to send them to Duna and see if we can communicate back. And if we can, we might have to send some Kerbals out to Duna. Yeah. But for that, this is a good stopping point today, guys. I want to thank everyone that came by today. I really appreciate it. Had a lot of fun. A lot of risks. That was for sure. And let's roll some credits here real quick. Doopy 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 dooboo. Dodo, we'll see you later. Grumpy, we'll see you later. And there you go. So look for Linux this evening. I will see you guys later. You guys have a good one, all right?